People don't like video like this, but it's time to face the brutal truth. Most people will never be successful. Generally, in any profession, no matter if we talk about selling skills or anything else. Especially if that requires long practice and dedication. My intention is not to take away someone's dream, but the reality is that no matter how many sales tips people will get, how many books they will read, and how many sales training they will attend, nothing in their lives will change. Personally, I strongly believe that everything revolves around selling, as we all sell our skills, knowledge, time, labor, and exchange it for money. But especially if someone wants to master the art of selling, must be aware of certain matters. Meanwhile, these would-be salespeople see videos that promise immediate success without any effort. Expensive cars, villas, wealth, generally simple social engineering tricks. And they don't understand that it is all designed just to put them into the right state of mind, to get money out of their pockets or to do what someone wants from them. I'm not saying that you cannot achieve success in sales and be rich. I'm sure you can, but unlikely to be the way mainstream and marketing campaigns present it to you. You may ask me right now, okay, so what is the most important in sales? It's fucking simple. You must be careful and keep distance to everything you hear and see. You should also be skeptical about what I'm saying to you right now. And finally, only practice will give you the answer. What works and what is a lot of crap. But most people prefer to delude themselves, to listen what they want to hear, live in a world of fairy tales and fantasies, instead of take action here and now. Not so long ago I realized that many young, inexperienced people, when they, for example, see on YouTube a role-playing or fake sales calls, a guy in a nice suit and fancy haircut, they really believe that they can learn something that way. Don't get me wrong, I have people that I follow on YouTube and social media, and from whom I've learned a lot. But first, I verify the knowledge I get in practice, and only when I do it, I am able to distinguish what is valuable and what is a marketing crap. And you should be careful too. Be aware that each complex skill takes time to master. It takes years of work to become an expert in virtually any field. Daniel Coyle, in his books The Talent Code, points out that it takes in average 10 years or 10,000 hours of deep practice to become a champion or expert in one's chosen profession. Deep practice means that quality of your practice plays the biggest role in determining final outcome. In other words, to be good at something, you have to do it for a long time and, what's more, be fully devoted to what you do. You won't learn anything just by watching videos or reading a book. In conclusion, choose carefully where you get your knowledge from and don't look for the big and quick improvement. Seek the small improvement every day. Slow progress is a recipe for quick success because times go by very quickly no matter what you do. If someone you trust gives you, for example, a sales tip, check if it works for you, but not once, twice or 3 times, but 100 times. And only when you fully try it out. Express your opinion. People often don't succeed because they are mentally weak. And they are mentally weak because they don't want to face their weakness and try new things. They only listen that what confirms their existing beliefs. They avoid pain, but only pain gives real progress. If you do something and you experience failure, usually you start to feel that pain. And exactly in that moment you really learn something, because what matters the most are information and knowledge written in your subconscious mind. It's like automatically taking your hand away from the heat after you have burned yourself. That's why you need to experience everything you learn, read and hear. It's an essential step when it comes to gaining new complex skills. People are looking for shortcuts. They want to know what to say or what to do and don't want to see that what really matters is knowledge gained by experience. So don't sit in front of your computer and don't flatter your gurus if you are not sure if what they tell really works for you. It can look nice and sound reasonable, but only taking action will give you the answer, and most likely you will be very surprised what's worked and what is just a load of crap. Not all may like it, but this channel, first of all, is for smart people who act, question everything and verify what they hear. Only the inner transformation, what means experience, will change your outside world. This is where it all begins. Real progress requires repetition, again and again, until the knowledge you want to master becomes a skill. Your subconscious mind will absorb it, and then you will start to do right things subconsciously and instinctively. My name is Pavel. I built a network of contacts and sales from scratch several times in my career on the European market for companies operating in the industrial sector. If you are looking for reliable information and sales advice, please subscribe and see you soon.